Subramanian Swamy, the man who filed the case against the Gandhis, after which they have been summoned, joining us live on the broadcast. Dr. Swamy, do you see this day as a vindication for the stand after several years? The Gandhis now being summoned and they've also deposed before the Enforcement Directorate.
Well, certainly by this large demonstration, they have made it an international event. And there's no doubt about in my mind that's an open-shut case from day one, because their own accounts of the young Indian shows that they got this money from Dotex in Calcutta, and Calcutta Dotex has admitted that they gave this money, and not only gave this money, they also gave the reason why they gave it, and obviously it was a money laundering matter, clearly, and I think the due process will continue. I have no problem with the Congress protesting, because in a democracy you can protest as long as it's peaceful, but they are just making the case worse for themselves.
Okay, Dr. Swamy, with the protest, the Congress has also been saying that this is misuse of the central agencies, that there is no case against the Gandhis. In fact, one of the Congress leaders also said that if there is evidence, then why did the agencies have to wait so long?
Well, that's true. They were helped by friends. The Congress was helped by friends in our party to see this doesn't come up. In fact, I had filed this matter in June, July of 2014. And then again, I gave a big, maybe 100-page justification in a fresh complaint in 2019. And I think this has been picked up from the 2019 case. Yes, I agree. It should have been done much earlier. It was a very simple, straightforward matter, and they could have been convicted much earlier.
Okay, but Dr. Swamy, the Congress party is also claiming that the reason why it was delayed was because there is no evidence. This is just a way of harassing the Gandhis, but other than that, there's nothing much to the case. So how do you respond to that?
What is the harassment? They've asked him to appear, and they'll ask him questions just to reply. He's been also given freedom to write the reply instead of give oral reply. And that matter ends. This is, at the moment, they are not being convicted. They are in the stage of prima facie, which means that unless you can produce counter evidence, you are guilty. It's halfway to the sentencing. So I don't see why they are getting so upset with it. If there's no case, go present it and put the facts there and fight it out if it comes to the court.
Okay. Lastly, Dr. Swamy, I just want to ask you, today as the questioning continues, how do you expect the case to pan out in the coming days? Do you expect the Gandhis to be questioned time and again, or do you see this case closing very quickly?
Well, if they have contradicted themselves in something, they'll definitely be called again. And otherwise, they will prepare a FIR, they will file it in court, and the matter will be heard in court along with the other matters which are pending. There are a lot of other matters pending. The Housing Ministry has a case, then Income Tax has a case, and then some DDA has a case. So it's a lot of cases are there.
Okay, so it's the beginning of troubles for the Gandhis. Dr. Swamy, thank you for joining us.